You don't need to wrap your mind around it. And notice how it keeps coming back to you. It keeps coming back to you. That thing. And it keeps coming back to you and saying, hey, hello, I'm here. I'm here. It keeps coming back to you. And you keep wanting to discredit it. Nope, that's not real. Nope, that's not how it is. Coincidence. And notice how you want to discredit it as if there was someone to give credit to. See, that's what I'm referring to when I say you don't need to wrap your mind around it. It's all one big paradox. You have something happen in your life and those two things just align so perfectly, and it's seemingly this spontaneous happening that just aligns just so. And you think, no, there's no way. There's no way. No, that can't be how it is. As if there was some way for it to be. Ah. That's a good one. The mind wants to discredit as if there was somewhere to give credit. Who is this person? Who's the doorman? It's the ego. Right? The mind needs to be logical, needs to get its hands on it. Okay, we need to put it into this equation, and this number goes here, and okay, that goes, yep, and that fills out correctly, yep, and it equals this number. Okay, now I believe it. And that's how the mind wants to operate. But see, when you lean into that voice saying, hello, hello, I'm still here, don't ignore me, don't ignore me, I'm here, and it keeps coming back to you. And you catch it. You catch that voice, you hear it, and you call it a coincidence. And when you give that more attention, when you lean into that, you feel there's a truth in that. And the mind doesn't need to be involved. I think this is one of the great learnings, is getting beyond the mind. And when you get beyond the mind with it, that feeling is more vibrant. Like, okay, I don't need to be all analytical and logical about it. I can just acknowledge it's there. I can observe it happening. I can feel it internally. I can know and I can acknowledge. That's interesting. And that's why explaining it and trying to make it make sense is a different game. Yes, you can point, you can say, There's something in this. You listen to a certain kind of music and it just puts you in a trance, takes you somewhere else. It's that. Or you look at a piece of art and there's something, there's a intricacy in that that's divine. It's that. And you can't quite pinpoint it. Oh, yes. That's it. That's the trick. That's what makes it difficult for the mind. You can't quite pinpoint it exactly. But it's there. It's there, and it's present. And that's why the analytical mind, the human mind, has such a difficult time quantifying it. Like it's got to be put into a number. Like give me the equation. Put it into a nice, succinct, 250 character summary. And you're supposed to read it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The truth. It needs to be put into a number, an equation. All the numbers need to check out. It's got to quantify. It's got to have a logical backing. But like I mentioned, the intricacy. Ooh. Ooh. The strings just go together so perfectly. That depth in conversation, where you go down that hole, that rabbit hole, you feel that depth in conversation. And there's something in that. That's both freeing and scary. It's both. I like this one.